I chose to stop working about 12 years ago to homeschool my 2 youngest children. I developed a number of medical conditions, arthritis, diabetes, and some other things that made it difficult for me to work. My husband left, and I found that I was not able to support my family. When I came to the realization that I couldn't buy medication and feed my family and pay my bills, there was a sense of hopelessness. This was something that was for other people. In my mind, it wasn't for me, and it was very hard to ask for help. It was suggested that I come over here to Goochland Family Services and speak with them, which I did. They evaluated my income and started finding me the medical care for the areas I had needs. They've been able to get me most of my medications virtually free of charge, and they've been able to get me testing that I needed. I couldn't afford even the labs that are required to manage my disease processes. And so I'd put off going to the doctor, and here, when those labs are due, they take care of it. I have thought of where I would be without their assistance. I could very easily have been homeless. I could have been without a way to feed my child who's still living at home. I could have been without medical care and ended up in more serious condition than I am, or not here at all. They've saved my life.
I was working. I had a full-time job, full benefits of insurance and everything. After losing my job and having no income, no insurance, no way of getting my medications, I was uneasy. It was frightening to think about it because you don't know how you gonna make it. So I came to the free clinic, and they started me on my medications. 2 years or something like that down the road, I got a call from one of the ladies, and she said, "We are gonna work on your house." The previous home that I was in, we didn't have indoor plumbing. So I would have to tote water so I would be able to wash dishes, take a bath, cook. The doors was uneven. You had to pack them to keep the air out. They did some renovation, but then more was needed. So the second time, they said, we're gonna build a house. It was very exciting when I finally got into the new home. It really was. And each time I would come up and visit, it was like, gosh, I'm ready to stay here now. I'm ready to stay here. Yes. Without the free clinic, I probably wouldn't be here today. Probably.
In 2008, we were living at large. We had a big house. We had 2 cars.
I had my own business. I was doing good, made a lot of money, could take care of my kids well. And then my mother passed 4th of July, which devastated me.
My husband, after that, got really sick. It was anxiety, troubles, deep depression. Then he started having heart problems.
So it put me out of work for a while. And, just everything went to garbage, and I took all my savings, and we lived off of that.
We lost the house, lost the cars. When we moved to Goochland, that's when I went to social services to ask for help.
I walked into social services, and I felt like this big, I was like, you need help now. Social services don't help you now. Goochland Family Services help us now.
I'm the one that went there first to get medical help, and they're like, well, we have a clothes closet too. And I was like, really? I have a baby. She was an infant then. They go through clothes like crazy, so it's kind of hard. And they're like, okay, well, you can come in and you can get 25 items. And I was like, thank you. And then they're like, well, we have a food pantry too. And I was like, well, are you on food stamps? And I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't cover formula or, it's hard. And they're like, well, we have this too.
It's like going to the grocery store again, but it's like not going to the grocery store. Mommy comes home with 2 bags of groceries, and it helps out a lot. I'm reassured that if I really need to eat, the food bank will help me eat, and if I need some clothes, they're going to be there.
I don't have to worry anymore if it's the electric bill or my kids' food or feeding my kids, because I know I can go down there and they'll give me anything that I need for my kids.
Goochland, the people that have it, may help, you know. When I get it again, I'm going to make sure I give back.
Since we moved to Goochland, Goochland's been helping us. I can actually smile now and be okay without crying.
Yeah.
Our mission statement is to provide health care and basic human needs services to our Goochland neighbors in need of assistance. But our real mission is to provide hope. Hope for those people in Goochland who have no other place to turn. Last year, we provided hope for more than 1,200 individuals. With a downturn in the economy, we don't expect that number to decrease. In fact, over the last 3 years, the demand for our services has increased by over 35%. Without your assistance, families like the Ruffs, Miss Rosen, and Miss Tinsley will continue to suffer. With your help, we can provide the services and the programs that they so desperately need. Thank you for providing hope for your Goochland neighbors.